Western Civ 105 class, welcome to week 6. I'm opening it up early because I'm going to be on the train heading back to Modesto for 2 days. And so I wanted to just make sure you had plenty of time with this. I am mentioning that the 8th is the last day I can take late work just because we're running out of time. And so please keep that in mind. Lastly, I just wanted to mention I already kind of go over certain things in my intro video to the Israel-Palestine conflict and why I'm taking the approach to that I am. I realize this is a very controversial topic and I'm kind of putting out a very strong message about where I'm at with this. I also end it on Trump's tariffs, and that's even bigger. And here the thing is that I try not to make it my things too biased, but there are, like, internationally, Trump's tariff wars, which I'm only getting us one clip of, is a huge shift in the international order and in Western U.S. Relationships with the world and each other. And so I think if I was going to say, like, what is on the minds of most people on a big international scale, it would be the tariff situation with Trump. It'd be his position, his kind of turning things upside down with NATO, and then the Israel-Palestine conflict and basically the genocide taking place in Gaza that's being shown on TV, and the ethnic cleansing of the West Bank. And these are empirically happening. The evidence is tremendous, but the world and the United States are all in a deep conflict about how to make sense of all this. So I'm trying to address it. So no doubt many will watch my videos and also some of the other points that I mentioned and feel there's a certain bias that you might be opposed to. What I'd like you to do is please communicate with me, send me some sources, and let's have a dialogue about this because I think that it's important. And I've spent a lot of time on these topics, so I feel very confident that the information that I'm pulling is very solid in terms of all the stuff that's being covered. And I can also talk about where I disagree on some of those things. So remember, when I'm showing you different video clips, have different readings, it doesn't mean that I'm always 100% agreeing to everything that's being said or written. I'm exposing you to something that I think is going to help you kind of understand of where to take this history and how to deal with it. So, again, also, my idea is always to treat everybody equally and fairly. Even when I make a hard critique of something, I'm never having a bias in regards to favoring one set of humanity versus another. I'm into history because I believe in understanding the planet of all humanity, and I look at the different power imbalances and wars taking place, and there's a lot going on, and then I have to pick and choose out of all the things going on in the world and all the histories that from Western civilization, world civilization, different parts of the world, what am I going to focus on and why, right? So, and there's so many things that I have to leave out from this and gaps, but I can't overwhelm you any more than you might already feel with information. And so again, I'm just trying to stimulate getting everybody to find the parts that they need to actually focus on to try to understand this history better if you're going to be interested in learning more about this history. So I'll leave it at that. Again, I'm going to be very busy until Sunday. I'll be finally returning in Modesto. So I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And then the rest of the week, starting next week, I really do want to make myself available to engage with anybody who has questions about what is covered. All right. Peace and blessings, everyone. We'll be in touch.